Hey guys, so welcome back to our channel Learn and Fun. So today we are going to learn about nutrition in plants, which is the part 3 of this chapter, and the link of part 1 and part 2 of the chapter is given in the description. So the four main topics we are going to learn today are: first, importance of photosynthesis, heterotrophic nutrition, parasitic plants, and insectivorous plants. So let's start in the given order. So first, importance of photosynthesis. All animals, including humans, depend on plants for food directly or indirectly. So without photosynthesis, we would have no food. Photosynthesis releases oxygen as a byproduct, which we inhale and then goes to all the parts of our body. All living beings, including plants and all living beings, including plants, need oxygen to breathe. Thus, photosynthesis is very important for life on Earth. It mainly helps to control the level of carbon dioxide in the air. So this was the few points. These were the 6 points which defines the importance of photosynthesis. Remember this points very carefully because these points can come either in the form of question and answers or in the form of fill in the blanks in the exam. So let's move on to our next topic. Next topic is heterotrophic nutrition. So plants that do not have chlorophyll are called non-green plants. Non-green plants cannot carry out photosynthesis. The mode of nutrition in which an organism obtains food from the other organism is called heterotrophic nutrition. Animals are animals and humans are heterotrophs. There are two main types of heterotrophs. They are parasitic and insectivorous. We are going to learn about parasitic and insectivorous in our next slides. So let's move on. Now we are going to learn about parasitic plants. A parasitic plant can live on or inside another living plant. It obtains nutrients from other plants, which is called the host. The plant sends special feeding tubes into the phloem of the host plant and steals its nutrition, which can also harm the host of the particular plant. When the host of a plant is harmed, this is not safe for the plant and should be done in a less amount. Some examples of parasitic plants are mistillotol and deodar. So those are both of them grow on any tree or plant. So let's move on to the next slide. So now let's see insectivorous plants. Some plants grow in soil that is poor in certain important nutrients like nitrogen. Therefore, these plants have green leaves. They have to get extra nutrients from insects. Such plants are called insectivorous plants. Some examples of insectivorous plants are given below. First, pitcher plant. It forms a jug-like structure with digestive juices inside. Once an insect lands on it, it gets trapped and digested. Now next is sundew plant. It has sweet sticky drops on the leaves to attract the insects. When an insect lands over it, the leaf curls over the insect and digests it. Venus flytrap, which is the third insectivorous plant. It has hinged leaves with sensitive hairs on the inner side. When an insect lands over it, the two halves on a leaf snap shut and trap the insect. So there are some points of insectivorous plants, and given below are three examples of insectivorous plants. So next we move on. So now, after learning all the four concepts, now at the end we have quiz time for this video, and let's start with it. You will get 5 seconds to answer each question. For the fourth question, you get 10 seconds. First, photosynthesis releases dash as a byproduct. The answer to this question is photosynthesis releases oxygen as a byproduct. Second, photosynthesis mainly helps to control the level of dash in the air. The time is up and the answer is carbon dioxide. Question number 3. Plants that do not have chlorophyll are called dash plants. The time to the answer to this question is over and the answer is non-green plants. Fourth, the mode of nutrition in which an organism obtains food from other organisms is called dash. The time to answer this question is ended and the answer to this question is heterotrophic nutrition. Fifth, animals and animals are dash. The answer is animals are heterotrophs. Sixth, a parasitic plant live dash or dash another living plant. The time's up and the answer is live on or inside another living plant. Seventh, it obtains nutrients from other plants, which is called the dash. The time to answer this question is ended and the answer is host. The plant sends special dash tubes into the phloem of the host plant. The time's up and the answer to the eighth question is feeding tubes into the phloem of the host plant. Now we are left with two questions. Let's complete it. Some plants grow in the soil that is poor in certain nutrients like dash. The answer to this question is nitrogen. 10th, the last question. Therefore, though these plants have green leaves, they have to get extra dash from dash. The answer to this question is they have to get extra nutrients from insects. So thank you for watching my video. Please like my video, share my video and subscribe to my channel. The link of part 1 and part 2 of the same chapter is given in the description, and you will also find the link of part 4, which is the next part, in the description. So bye and thank you for now.